Hi friends, today I'm going to show you how to make one of my most popular recipes on eatingonadime.com. We're making chicken pot pie in the slow cooker. You can get the full recipe in the link in the description. So today is day 17 of Crocktober. All month long, we're sharing crock pot recipes for you. You can get our 31 days of Crocktober recipes for free in your email. I'll have a link in the description on how you can get those 31 days of crock pot recipes, or you can just say the word recipe and we will send it to you. Today's day 17, and we're making one of my most popular recipes, crock pot chicken pot pie. It's chicken pot pie without all the work. So what that means is we're making the filling of a chicken pot pie inside our slow cooker. The flavors are going to be amazing. We're going to spoon it into our bowl, and then we're going to top it with a biscuit, okay? And so instead of doing like a crust and doing all that work, we're just going to top our bowl with a biscuit, eat it together, and it is delicious. You're going to love it. It's a lazy day way, which we're super proud of. Okay, so let's get cooking. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so I'm using a slow cooker. Any slow cooker will work. Mine is about a 6-quart slow cooker. We're starting off with boneless, skinless chicken breast. Any kind will work, honestly. Honestly, chicken thighs will work great as well. I do like boneless because it's easier just to fall apart and shred in this recipe. If you don't want to have to shred at the end of the day, or you don't like shredded meat, you could dice up this chicken before you throw it in, and that would fix that problem. Okay, so next we're going to add in our onion that I already diced up, about a half an onion diced. I'm going to throw that in there. Then we need some potatoes. So I'm using some leftover red potatoes that I had. Normally I would use russet potatoes, Yukon Gold, but honestly any of them work. So we're going to dice them pretty small. If you want to make this extra lazy, just throw in a couple handfuls of the diced shredded hash browns, like from the frozen section, and you don't even have to peel and chop potatoes. But I do want these bite-sized. So you want these to be able to fit on a spoon when you're making them. Oh, I was like, why is my cutting board not laying flat? There we go. So this is clearly the hardest part, and it's not very hard at all, right? Throw that in. That sounds about right for Carrie, right? If clumsy Carrie can do this, so can you, right? Okay, so I went over this on my other video, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it here. So when I dice a potato, I cut that potato in half lengthwise, and then I'm going to cut it in half or thirds, depending how thick it is. So this one's not very thick, but I'm going to just do half. Then I'm going to run my knife through it to make almost like French fries. Then you turn it, and then you just chop it into your bite-sized pieces. This time I'm going to try not to spill a couple on the floor. I got 2 more to do, and then we're done. I think I need to sharpen my knife. What do you guys think? Let me know below, do you like chicken pot pie? Is it a family favorite? We'll talk about at the end of the video different ways you can make this completely your own. And even how you can use this as a filling to a traditional chicken pot pie. This is definitely comfort food, perfect for the fall, perfect for cooler temperatures. If you love chicken pot pie though, make sure you go to eatingonadime.com and search chicken pot pie, because not only do we have this recipe, we have an Instant Pot version, we have a double crust chicken pot pie, we have a chicken pot pie soup, and just a traditional chicken pot pie. So just type in chicken pot pie. Our search works amazing on the website, so that way you can find what you're looking for. It's also extremely mobile friendly. Okay, those are done. Then we're going to add in some chopped parsley. I said parsley, I meant celery. So I've got a couple stalks of celery. Would you call these stalks? I'm double guessing myself. Now I want these really small because I want them bite-sized pieces, and so my kids don't freak out. So I'm going to run my knife down through them lengthwise first. Then I'll chop them. That way they're even smaller when you go to eat them. So far, so good, right? This recipe is super simple to make, but still very delicious. Put that in there. Toss that in. Try not to spill it on the floor. Give me a heart if you understand. Then we're going to throw in a bag of frozen mixed veggies. The ones I picked today are carrots, green beans, corns, and peas. You could just do corn and peas if you want to. You can do any kind of mixed veggies that you want. Just grab a bag, toss it in. Guys, this is so simple, right? So far, so good. Then we're going to do some poultry seasoning. I want to make sure I'm doing this correct. Yep. Sprinkle that in right on top. Then the garlic powder. Okay. Then salt and pepper. And then I gotta get my pepper. So very simple, very easy ingredients. Doesn't take a ton of time. Okay, now we're going to throw in a can of cream of chicken soup. If you don't like using the can of cream ofs, I totally get it. We have a homemade recipe on eatingonadime.com. Just search homemade cream of chicken soup. We will give you our traditional version, and we also have a gluten-free version. Excuse me. But we have a gluten-free version for my non-gluten eating friends. So I'm just going to pour this right on top. And then the last thing I need to do is add a cup of milk. My pot is getting full, friends. Okay. Now we're going to cover this. We are going to cook this on low for 6 to 8 hours. I want that chicken to be shreddable and falls apart. So what we're going to do to finish up this recipe, when it is finished cooking, I'm going to stir it together, but I'm going to pull the chicken out, shred it, and dice it up, because I want them in. I don't want them long shredded, if you know what I'm talking about. I want them to fit on a spoon. I'll stir it back in, and I'm going to bake my biscuits. I prefer flaky layer biscuits, but if you want to be extra fancy, friends, I've got some delicious homemade biscuits on eatingonadime.com as well that you can try out. We spoon this in a bowl, top it with a biscuit, and dinner is done. Woo! Imagine coming home with your house smelling like chicken pot pie all day, but you didn't have to do all the work. That's a win-win, right? Okay, so go ahead and drop the word recipe below. We'll send you the full recipe. And also I will send you the link on how to get our free 31 days of Crockpot recipes. Is this the chicken pot pie? Yes. For those of you who missed out, we made Crockpot chicken pot pie. You do not need a fancy Crockpot. You don't need fancy ingredients to make an amazing dinner, friends. So drop the word recipe below. We will send it to you. We will also show you how to sign up for our free 31 days of Crockpot recipes so you never miss another family-friendly recipe again. And that's it. Thanks so much, friends, for joining me in my kitchen. I had fun. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time in my kitchen. Bye, friends. Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of our family-friendly recipes. Don't forget, grab the full recipe in the link in the descriptions. You'll also find where you can sign up for our free 31 days of Crockpot recipes. I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.